Hello, dear fashion bosses. How are you doing? Always a delight to come impart knowledge on us. Okay, so in today's class, we are going to be learning how to make this beautiful Zara cap with a wrapping string. So you can use this string, this very one, twisted string. Okay, you can use it to form a twist, you can use it to form a bowl, you can use it to form anything. You just get creative about it. Okay, but I call it with a twisted string. Okay, so my name remains Faith Abraham, creative director of Fashion Boss Innovations Academy. Do not forget that here on this channel we upload sewing tutorials and headwear tutorials. Okay, so I also like to let you know that we have different kinds of Zara cap here on this channel. How to make different kind of Zara cap and different kind of styles you can use to decorate your Zara cap here on this channel. Okay, so this is just a plus to the collection of Zara caps we have. So if this is what you like to learn, kindly stay to the end of this video. It's not long, and do not forget to subscribe. Oh, I'm not joking. Subscribe, like, share. Okay, so these are the materials we'll be using for this training. This is Marco. You can get it from the shoemaker shops or where they sell shoemaking materials. Okay, it is measuring 19 inches by length. Okay, and then the width is 3 inches. The length is 19. I'm just trying to ensure that you are seeing the tape very well. And then this width is 3 inches. You can get this from the shoemaker shop. But if you couldn't get this, you can use wording. Okay, so we as fashion designers also, we use wording. Okay, we can manipulate materials. Okay, all right, so I'm also using a velvet fabric. So this fabric is known as velvet. Some other people call it apoche, but basically you just go ahead and use a stretchy fabric. Okay, this style is best when you use a stretchy fabric. So the head circumference area is measuring 30 inches. You can use between 30 and 32. How be it, you will also end up cutting out some parts. Okay, but for now I have 30 inches, 30 or 32 inches, okay, as the head circumference, okay. And then I have 30 inches as the head circumference when it's on fold. And then the width, which of course is the entire length of the turban, is about 35 inches, okay. So I went ahead to notch the midpoint of the fabric, okay. And then I'm going to grab my marker and then fold it or wrap it inside my fabric. But before doing that, I'm making sure that my fabric is properly arranged. You know how it can be with stretchy fabric, okay. So I'm going ahead right now to identify the midpoint of this marker. Okay, not really necessary, but just for you to make sure that you are placing the midpoint of the marker to the midpoint of your fabric. Okay, that is the essence. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead to wrap. So please kindly note, if you are using a fabric that has the inside differently, the outside is different, inside and out are not the same, you have to take into consideration how you are placing your marker, so that at the end of the day the inside fabric will be on the inside and the outer part will be on the outer. I don't know how to explain what I just said, but by the time you get making this, when you get practicing, you will understand info. Sometimes we are short of English to explain these things. So I just go ahead right now, okay, to wrap my marker in between my fabric. I think I did like 3 wraps to ensure that my fabric properly covers the marker, so it's not a what do you call it, so the darkness or the blackness of the marker is not please somebody should borrow me English now, is not being seen. Okay, that the fabric is not very transparent to the extent that you will be seeing the dark side of the marker. So I made sure that I wrap it 3 times, okay, so that the fabric covers the marker properly, and then I pin it down, okay, to prevent it from moving before sewing. All right, I also do the same to this other part. So have you watched this video up to this point and you've not subscribed, please kindly do, I beg you in God's name. So I just take it to my sewing machine and then I sew down, okay. That is to enable your marker sit on one spot. So after sewing, I fold it into 2 equal half this way, okay, and then you are going to um measure after arranging your fabric. Okay, you are going to measure your head circumference. So you choose to use what head circumference you are working with. But for the fact that you are working with a stretchy fabric, I will advise that you use between 10.5 inches and 11 inches. Okay, so that it sits firmly on your head and not looking bigger than your head or that of your clients. And then I will just, mark or give it our regular turban shape. That is it basically. Okay, that's just it basically. You see that this procedure is very, very simple. Okay, very, very simple. But before taking it to my sewing machine, I will introduce my string. Okay, the string that we are going to use to form the twist or any design you want. So the width of the string is 15 inches. Okay, and then the length is the entire length of the fabric, the way we bought it from the market, which of course it can be either 60 inches, between 60, 65, and 70 inches. Okay, so I fold it into two, and then I'll run a straight stitch. Okay, after running a straight stitch, we are going to turn it inside out. Okay, so that is the point. Then I'll sew this part. Okay, I'll sew this part just like as I'm illustrating right now. So after sewing, I'll just turn it inside out this way, like you can see me do. Okay, so have you subscribed? Have you liked? Have you shared? Have you given a thumbs up? Please kindly do. Like I always say, it's just your own way of saying thank you, your own way of appreciating us. We go through a lot to make videos available for you guys. You don't want to know. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to tap on the bell so you get notified each time we drop new video. So after turning that string inside out, I will fold it into two equal half again. Okay, and then I will bring it in between my head circumference area. Okay, we are going to sew it in between. Please take note of how I position that. Okay, so the twisted string fabric is in between your or marco area, where you have your marco area. See how I'm arranging it? Okay, that is where you are going to fix your twisted string fabric. Okay, and then you are going to go ahead to sew on the line or the chalk you already made your head circumference area into the part where you are going to shape your turban. So that is it basically, guys. It isn't difficult at all. So I believe you've learned one or two things from this video. Again, subscribe. Okay, so after sewing, this is where we are. We are going to run our regular gathered stitch behind in at the back of the cap. So if you have your serger, your overlock machine, at your disposal, you can go ahead to weave, the hem of your cap. Okay, so I'm just going ahead right now to pick our gathered plate. Okay, which of course is what we regularly do at the back of our turban. Okay, so I didn't make it very tight. I made it a little loosened. Okay, you can see me do that. I made it a little loosened, not very tight. Okay, and I make sure that I stitched it properly so that it doesn't break, the thread doesn't break or lose, or you know just giving it a proper form of security. Okay, and yes, guys, I'm done. So I cut off the thread, and I also went further to continue tying. This security is not here. So this is what we have. A Zara cap with a twisted string is ready. It is ready. You see, it's looking all beautiful. Okay, so if you've learned anything from this video, kindly like, share, give a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. Okay, and then you can go ahead to style it however you deem fit. Okay, you see that this process of Zara hearts making is very simple. It's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. Okay. So guys, we are going to see you in our next video. Do not forget to subscribe and tap on the bell. The bell enables you to get notification each time we drop new video. Okay. Here we are. This is the final product, the final look of this Zara cup. Okay. I'm gonna see you guys in our next video. Bye bye for now.